shoppers, you can make an offer on a 2-bed, 2-bath, and a ghost. Hands up if life is getting stressful, and shout if you are saddened by the news. Woo! I need some tips to cope, some data or some anecdotes, cause right now nothing's working for my blues.
Hello. How are we all doing on this fine, pleasantly climated day? Oh dear. Hey, Quill. As I think it says in the title, it does, lovely. We are cracking on with a new animation. I did a little bit of work on it on Friday, and then obviously a bit this morning, but for the most part, it is a new one. What do I need open? The software would be good. Okay. Yeah, we I don't know if everyone. I'm gonna do the normal thing. I don't know how many people here listen to my Bim Bam, or if my live fans, my stream folk are all trophy fans. But yeah, there's a good bit in the latest episode that went up last week. I guess an episode will be going up today at some point if it's not already. Which was them answering a WikiHow or reading for a WikiHow, which was how to act like a Furby. It's not too much more context that's needed, to be honest, but hey, Raf, welcome back. How are you doing? It sure is. Let's figure out what I was doing again. Let's play it from the start so you can see what we're working with. In fact, you know what? Let's go tits. Let's actually play it all the way through. There's one particular moment. I'm doing quite well, Ruff. The main thing you missed whilst you were away was the birth of Peagle, which I know you've been caught up on in the Discord, but that's the main thing that's ruling my life at the minute. Yeah, I'm going to play this. Well, no, I'll wait till there's a few more people here. But in a moment, I will play what we're working with for the next week or so. It's a lovely summery day. Hey, Lou. It's a lovely summery day, and it kind of justifies the seagulls for once. It's quite nice. It feels very seasidey when all the elements align it.
Hey, Jeremy.
Oh, that's loud. That felt loud. Let me turn up Bug a bit and then turn down my computer a bit.
I was looking at your first draft.
How to act like a Furby.
Oh.
Eat a lot. Furbies get
There's seagulls everywhere, which is very fun. It's very good of them. Right, what am I doing? Let's add some papers. Kind of having to crack on with this one a bit because for some very daft reason, which I can't particularly justify other than I've not got any other work on in the minute, I am half committing myself to now doing an animation on the channel every week. if I get any particularly big secret projects, for example, that would bring an end to that immediately. But for the time being, I am putting myself on I think ambitious is the right word, an ambitious target for the time being. What I will say is the success of the compilation video has spurred me on, has motivated me to an extent. Just because, I don't know, I was half expecting that to go up and just kind of be a bit of a dud, because I didn't know if it was going to hit the right kind of algorithm or anything like that, but luckily it has. You did, and I didn't believe you, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know, I just thought something about like the way it got tagged or the way it kind of hit keywords. I just presumed people would look at it and kind of not think it was an animation, I guess. Thank you, Quill, I was really proud of it myself. So yeah, I'm glad it did anyway, and it kind of opens up that in the future as well, because like something that I've thought of is if I was going to get into new like podcasts, new shows, hey Techro, just like animating new content, then I think that might be like a good way of kind of getting into it, I guess. Or maybe not, I don't know. Drawfee's very much kind of established in the DBIU at this point, so maybe that's not the right way to think of it, but one way or the other. I don't know what's going to go on these papers yet. I'll think of the Easter eggs later. But there's not a desk scene in this Mabimban one for the first time in actually not a while. The Family Curse one didn't have a desk moment, but I need somewhere to put Easter eggs, so let's have these in this little cubicle moment here. Did I get a chance to watch that Hitman stream? No, I didn't. I've not really had a chance to look at any of the recommendations or suggestions I've been sent lately. What with it being too hot and also Father's Day yesterday. But I don't want to say I will, because honestly I can't commit to that, but I would try to always look at all the suggestions that have been put forward in reasonable time. I've seen, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I've seen moments from it anyway, because I've seen the Oh Hitman moment, I'm sure Alien or Raph put forward a few months ago. But yeah, nothing recently, unfortunately. Yeah, well, whilst we've got a handful of people here, this is what we're currently working with. This is what we're working with. It is from last Monday's Mabimbam episode, and it will be named something along the lines of how to be a Furby or how to act like a Furby. I hope you enjoy. I didn't make the audio.
How to act like a Furby.
Oh.
Eat a lot. Furbies get hungry frequently. Don't stuff yourself. Never overeat or put yourself at risk for diabetes.
What?
What?
This took a strange turn.
Thanks, WikiHow article. Just eat whenever you feel hungry and eat a variety of anything you like. Love desserts and sweet treats. Eat dessert a lot.
What? What? Wait, this is part of being a Furby?
Yeah, man. Eat a lot, but don't eat a lot. Eat sweets.
Hey, Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this WikiHow article you wrote about how to be a Furby. What do you think, boss?
Sir, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
I only wrote in 30 or 40 pages of nutritional.
This is mainly an article about nutrition, and I briefly mentioned the Furbies at the beginning. Are you saying? Yeah, no. I'm thinking maybe expand the Furby aspect of this and maybe include something about how to react when someone's mean to you. Might be useful to, just a general reader, right?
We ran it through the focus groups, and we definitely need way less nutrition stuff, way more stuff about how if someone pulls your butt, you go, ow, dude.
Yeah, and maybe change the title from like how to eat healthy and like have the energy you need to accomplish things throughout the day. Maybe change that to be like how to be a Furby.
I don't actually know. I've never actually seen a Furby. Is that a problem or?
No, I've pulled up several tabs on my computer just like all the time, just in case you had asked about it.
Your computer's smoking. Is that?
It's a lot of tabs. So if you want to come check them out, they've been up for a while. So there's some burn-in on the screen.
Let me just. Oh fuck! Sorry, it's so hot. Why do I have to hold?
Well, you gotta hold it because that's the sacrifice you make for Furbies. Now let me pull your ears and tail off. Huh, that's weird. They won't come off. Well, I'll just pull harder. Okay, now go back and write, and don't let this happen again.
Oh no, my wife's probably got to come downstairs now. She's
Oh,
gonna assume that I cut my finger off with a miter saw.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
that's fair.
Sleep a lot.
Maybe
I'm doing.
that bit that I spoke over is going to be in the credits. It's a fair point from Quill, and I kind of realised as I started playing it that maybe I have done a bit more animation than I thought I had. So anyway, that's the first core of that animation. Is a nice little intro to everyone. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be animating this week. Hoping to have it done again either Thursday or Friday. I might be a liar, but like, is it lying if you're just dumb? Also, Alien, thank you again, once again, for the 5th time. Thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, the real Hitman moment that I've seen was I would say the most iconic one, where he comes out in one of Julia's dresses. And I'm sure that compilation might have had more in it, but I couldn't say. It's not wrong from Alien. I stand by it. Is it lying if you're just dumb? I don't think you can correct me on that one personally. Where are we? Whoops. Okay. We are here. More. And here. I've done the classic thing that I hate of giving myself stuff to draw on on stream. Add quote isn't a thing, is it? Oh god, there's not more commands. Okay, let's add a computer. I was trying to decide, because for the second half, oh, Raph is one step ahead of the game. I was trying to decide, because the rest of this animation, the brothers play fictional characters, whether to distinguish them in any way, and I kind of settled on just giving them an office uniform. I was again very close for the 4th time I think in my animations to giving them a little fake moustache. And I still might, because there's no stopping me, but for the time being we're not. Also, we've got some new colours, and because I was actually prepared for once, I've already loaded up the correct palette. So, no I haven't, what's happened? Okay. It is here, it's just... Is it? What have I done? It was here a second ago. Oh no, I've been prepared. No, I haven't. Wank, hold on, let's find it. Cool. Very cool. Okay, this is the one. Lovely. Whoops. Okay, we have lying. Once again, perhaps more pertinent than I was hoping. Just a dumb. Just a dumb. Whoop. Sick. I feel like that's the crowd favourite. Thank you, Quill. Whoops, I've just typed 2 a lot in that one. I think it was originally just M. That's a me. Good quote, Tigerola. Love it. Okay. Looks too small for a computer. Let's fix that. I should really have a computer screen saved to my props by now, the amount of times I draw them in like this. But I don't think I do. So that's the end of that anecdote. Yeah, thank you, I should say as well, to your regulars in particular. Thank you very much for everyone that suggested a clip that was in the latest compilation, because it wouldn't have been as good without a handful of those very important moments, which I didn't necessarily know about at the time. So, as always, thank you very much. I'm sure I will do another one at some point in the future, just for the sake of using those those grep transitions again. Which honestly, for the amount of work I put into all the others, creating like a short animation each day, I still think that's my favourite thing of that video. I think me saying thank you just then was pretty good pay, wasn't it, Raf? Yeah, right? Right. Whoop. Okay. And obviously, even more exciting is that soon, very soon, and oh my god, in like 4 days. I've been building this up for so long, but in 4 days, hey, there we go, perfect, Scotty, thank you very much. My Jacob Beef animation is coming out, which I'm very excited for the world outside of my Patreon to see. But so far, all positive stuff. I've not had any, I would say, loyal fans turn around and say, actually, this is shit. You really dropped the ball on this one. I think it's the most, I haven't checked this, but I think it's the most viewed video any of my kind of early Patreon ones have been, which hopefully is a good kind of indicator of how much people are interested in it or want to see it. And I showed it to my brother as well yesterday on Father's Day, because he used to be the one that I would basically kind of beta test all my animations with way back in the day, and I think very kindly stopped doing that when I started making them, I mean, literally every week for the last few years. But he was happy to have a look at this one again because he wanted to see what all the hubbub was about. Does he call for a response from Jacob? I don't know yet. I think he liked the tweet that I made on Friday saying that it's up on Patreon. Nothing more than that. That's absolutely fine. I think it would be greedy of me to expect anything more than him literally creating an audio for me to use and animate about me. I think if I start expecting anything more than that, I think that might be a little bit greedy, but who knows? I'll fight him one way or the other, so that's fine. In short, I'm not expecting anything. Let's push that back there. That's pretty good. Let's maybe add some vents, because I'm a glutton for detail. There's so many different, like, very dark shades of grey, but I should really kind of have ranked in my head of like which one's which and which one's like darkest, just by the names at this point. Still don't. I'm not sure if this is just black. No, it's not. Okay, we'll use that then. Dear, oh dear. It's all kicking off outside. Does that look right? Yeah, I think that looks right. Nonsense, that's sadistic. I love it. Right, let's find it. See, here's the fun thing. Is this grey or is this slightly... Okay, we'll go with this. This clearly isn't the darkest grey, so this is what we'll go for. Horrendous. Thank you, Nonsense. Lou, don't admit to it. Thank you very much. You're both horrible. Right. What do we need to add? We need to add a ceiling. I think that's probably it at this point. And then we need to add Travis in a sec, which we can do. Yeah, I saw. Oh god. Oh no, it's getting worse. Okay, thank you, Lou. Let's find one. Hold on. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll put up a post on Sunday, which is what I'm tending to do now. After after the video went up on Friday, asking. Oh hey, Mythical. Yeah, I asked everyone what their favourite short in the compilation animation upload was. What was everyone's in here, if no one asking? I think I saw a few of you comment on the post anyway. But I want like a nice idea of what worked and what didn't. And I think I've got that, to be fair. There's a good amount of comments on the post, so I've got a decent idea, but... Whoop. Yeah, I'll be honest, it was a joke. There were a lot more people saying it was a joke than I was expecting. Like, I really liked it, but it wasn't... I don't know, I guess it just because it wasn't like an established drawfy kind of iconic moment, I wasn't expecting it to get so much love, but that was very sweet. Volume Luigi did get a lot of love, and I was very glad for that as well. It's very sweet of you to say, Quill. I've deleted the teaser now. I don't think anyone was watching it after it stopped being the premiere, but... I don't know if I'll do that more often. I don't know if it was particularly successful in... I mean, a lot of people saw it, but I don't know if a lot of people... I mean, it kind of dominated the comments to begin with, which is a bit of a weird thing. Because, like, before the video had been shown, there were already, like, 20 comments just talking about the trailer for next week's. like, because of Patreon, like I should be ahead of the game enough to do that every week, but I just don't know if it was a good idea or if it felt like a little bit too busy. I think having like next week's animation just before this week's animation, it might be useful for like building up Patreon traffic, but other than that, I don't know, it felt a bit messy to me. Yeah, I did think you might pick that one, Raph. It was a really good one. I mean, genuinely, I'd like animated that. No, I hadn't. I'd like clipped that and like made the audio out of it. Pretty much as soon as you sent it, I think. Like, I think I put it in Discord, didn't I? So like, I'd intended to make it for ages, and I knew I couldn't make anything long out of it. So that was probably the kind of fuse for this video altogether. So thank you very much, as always. What was I doing? A ceiling. Right. Let's do that then. Well, since we've got an audience, let's do it properly. Cheesy, but still properly. Raph absolutely carrying both the piss squad and at this point the channel now as well. Someone's child's quite upset outside. Yeah, where's my commission fee, Raph? Thank you. Thank you, nonsense. Infight. Maybe we should just pay each other. That's easiest. Okay, what we're doing, right. Why don't I know which way it goes? Oh my god. That really confused me for a sec. Hold on. So I never do perspectives like that. Maybe. That's a very sweet way of doing it. Give our money to the people that own the wishing well. The commission fee is the cost of having me as creating a mansion in the Discord. I think that's fair. You know, I'm not going to argue with that one, I don't think. That doesn't look right. I don't know why I've tried to do the perspective like that. I never do it like that, and for some reason I'm just too lazy to do it properly at the minute. Right, let's just do a blank ceiling for the time being, I'll do it later properly. I heard somewhere it's actually illegal to do that. What? What, throwing money into a well? Or I might have misunderstood that. Maybe it was something else.
Hey, Jeremy.
It's a long con for Mythical. Just build up enough interest in wells generally across the country. Different country as well. But There we go. That's all I needed to do. Easy. I really like scary stuff. Again, I don't know if that's in like response to the idea of mythical being at the bottom of every wishing well. It is a little bit eldritch. Everyone pray for mythical to get a trip back to Australia after spending all that time in British Wells. One thing I would love to do, or love to learn how to do, and I don't think there is a way, but if there is a way, the only person here that might know is mythical, is a way of, not to put you on the spot, is a way to like blur part of a drawing, because there's so many times where I've got something like this, like a ceiling, which obviously would be blurred kind of at the back of the drawing, but not at the front. I don't know, I'm sure there must be a way of doing it, but I don't know how to. I think there's like a way of using a radial blur. No. Or something. I might just be like really fun and just like mess around with this on stream in front of people. Where is it? It's in filter, blur. It's gonna be one. It could be blur variable. This is absolutely something that I should be doing off stream and looking at like tutorials. Okay, let's see what happens. It's already got 2 inputs, which is not promising, but Nope, that didn't do anything. Okay, right, nuts to that. We'll do that properly later, or just blur it all the same and see what that looks like for the time being. Bam, that's fine, lovely, easy. Yeah. I'm gonna each layer separately and then adding a blur. Yeah, I mean that's what I've done for these 4, and like it kind of works fine for that. But when it's like, I don't know, there's just like there's so many like cinematic shots that I've seen that I've been like, God, I love this. Like I'd love to be able to make something like this, and it just doesn't feel doable. There's a music video that I'm obsessed with by Rolly Ritchie, or Jacob Anderson, or Grey Worm, from Game of Thrones, and he has a song called Bloodsport, and there's 2 parts, and it's both the same song, but there's 2 parts of the video, and the second one has like this perfect kind of like camera close-up to a sniper rifle, and it's like that makes it sound a lot more serious than music video is. There's like mimes, and like the close-up on it kind of like it starts off focused like on him, or no, it's the lady actually holding up. It focuses on the lady at first, and then it kind of zooms in and focuses on the barrel. And there's something about the way it kind of blurs, going from like the back towards the camera. It's just perfect, and I'd love to make something like that. And the closest I ever got was the shot at the end of the Bim Bam one, which I can never remember the name of, which is a testament to how bad I named it. An Approachable Spice. There's a shot at the end of that where it shows Griffin holding a gun up to Travis, and that was very, very loosely inspired by that shot. There's a bit of deep lore. But...
Hey Jeremy, I was looking.
Okay, right, let's some papers to the other ones. Cool. Random blurry shot fact, made an entire animation based around one shot. I had the idea for that, including the depth of field. That's really cool. And like, I think that's good. I think that usually, I did something similar for the Double Munch Squad video, where I like had an idea for a kind of parallax shot, and that was the exact same thing. And I'm really proud of that animation. I don't know, I don't think I know which one you're talking about for yourself, but I think that's probably a good way to go about it. Which animation are you on about for yours, Mythical? I won't watch it on stream, but I'll find it later. I will write it down on a post-it note. And everyone else should as well. Everyone get a post-it note out. Actually, kind of like that anyway. Don't say sorry for a plug, Mythical. It's been dragged out of you for the time being anyway. Yeah, a link would be perfect actually, thank you. Hey, Purple, how are you doing? It's a good entrance. No, I'm not even being funny, Mythical, even if it wasn't like dragged out of you to drop a link or drop a plug like that, you are welcome to plug your stuff here anyway. It's very good content and I would be honoured to introduce people to it if possible. Is that the one, Raf? Wait, how did you do that? Is it actually that one? Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot that you put the title. Mythical, this is what you get. You apologize for a kind of plug and this is the response. Alien gets blocked by the auto mod for spamming a link.
Hey, Jeremy.
Okay, right. Let's drop Travis back in. Whoop. This is what you get for Peagles. It's really, the one thing I would say is difficult about the way I create animations is the head's massive, and I sometimes like, I don't have a really strong fixed idea for how big they are, and anyone who has seen this Friday's animation will testify that, or testify to that? I don't know. Like I vary very like frequently on whether I think these characters are like 3 foot tall or if they're just normal 6 foot people with like huge heads. And so for stuff like this, I'm trying to decide like how big would Travis's head be against a piece of A4 paper. Yeah, normal 6 foot people, you know. I'm 6 foot. Well, okay. I'm 6 foot. Sorry, I am. Sorry. We will say that. Normal 6 foot people. Nonsense. Add it to the wiki. We've learned more. Okay. The thing is, I don't. We never had like when I worked in an office, we didn't have these kind of like cubicles. I don't know if many people or many places actually do. There we are then, Raf. I guess it was a humble brag after all. I'm the shortest one in my family apart from my mum though, in that respect. That isn't as cool as being 6'9" inches tall. Wait, who's 6'9"? No, 5'9". 5'9's okay, that's fine. There we are then. we're all agreed then. I'm a fucking giant. I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, I can't like figure out if these cubicles are meant to be like person height. No, you can like look over them a bit, can't you? Okay. I think my partner might be 5'9". No, she's not. No, that's not even close. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, right. We're gonna make Travis a bit taller than that, so that feasibly, because I think Griffin's gonna like peek over on the other side. So let's make him that tall, I think. I have awful back pain. Maybe that's linked to it.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Hey.
Okay, so he really needs to kind of come into it straight away. I think being an animator probably doesn't help with the whole back pain thing as well. I've started getting a really bad, well, not like really bad, that's going to make it sound like you should worry, but I've started getting a cramp in my left hand, which is the one I use obviously on the keyboard and for all the different shortcuts I've set up, so I maybe need to start doing hand exercises to make sure I don't die. Yeah, I never used to have much back pain. I had like a bit of a growth spurt when I was a teenager, and I had a bit then because I went from being like the shortest kid in class and then immediately went to pretty much this. I've been 6 foot since I've been like 16, I think. But I've not normally had back pain since animating full time. Shockingly, it has gotten a bit worse, so I do need to probably be a bit more careful about that. Yeah, I don't know which hand exercises to do. I have one thing I've started doing from about 11 o'clock this morning is I have a Bulbasaur plush, which is like perfect height to use the bulb on its back as like a stress ball. And that feels like it's helping. I went on the NHS website and they said to use a stress ball, so that's that's my current plan of action to deter arthritis for 40 years. But okay, I said it was straight away that I need to do that, so let's do that. Thank you, Scardy. Yeah, I saw a video on Twitter like a few weeks back, I think, and it was like I don't think it was even a video. I think people on I think someone at Owl House, it might have been Dana Terrace, was talking about a can't think of the word, but it's like an ergonomist or something like that. Basically a lady that came into the offices at Disney when they all worked there and said, like, right, this is how you're supposed to sit at a desk, got everyone to like use proper posture, and then immediately everyone was like, oh my god, wait, what? And I watched a video and immediately lost the discipline to do it properly. But I know you're supposed to have your knees at 90 degrees, you're supposed to have your back up against the back of your seat, and then I do not remember the rest of it, and even those two bits I do not adhere to, so again, that is probably something I will have to do at some point. How does that look? I think that was what I was looking for, ergonomic evaluation. Yeah. Have you found that it helps? Like, does it actually work? Yeah. I mean, it's like I've got like a proper office chair. So like, and it's got like arm rests. So I'd probably dislocate something if I tried that. I think I know. Is that the Mystery Theatre? Mystery Science Theatre? I think I know what the initialism is. I don't know the reference though. I think I know about it because back when I watched Game Grumps, they used to kind of explain what Game Grumps was to people using Mystery Science Theatre. Oh no. But also, yeah. That's the one, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna work on it. But I'm gonna put it off until I have serious problems. This is the modern way, anyway.
Hey Jeremy, hey Jeremy, hey.
Okay. Let's see if that works. So, I think, as he says Jeremy, I need him to kind of turn his head the other way so it just doesn't look like he's looking at him. So, try that. I knew that was going to happen, so that's fine. Yeah, something like that, I think. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, barely matters with the camera movements. Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, Scad, you're not supposed to say that it helps, because now I'm going to have to actually do it. Can you say it didn't help and I should just carry on sitting like a fucking caveman? That'd be easier. That'd be better for me and my needs. Yeah. The problem is I've got such a nice desk. Like, when I first started doing this full time, I made like a very deliberate point to make something that looks nice. And it's got like all these different kind of little shelves and stuff. And like, I don't want to get rid of it. And I don't want to... I think sit-stand desks, I imagine, are pretty expensive, right? Maybe I just have like a second desk. That feels worse. That feels too... that feels like too much. But I just need to go... Honestly, I just need to go for walks more. I just need to exercise more, because at the moment, I'm just not leaving my flat, which isn't good. But I can fix that. And that is fixable. And that doesn't need me to buy a new desk. 2-desk life does sound good there. It sounds... What's the word I'm looking for? It sounds bougie. It's not the word I'm looking for, but it does sound bougie. You can get a manual one. Oh, that makes sense. That would be cool. I promise to you, my dear chat, I will look at desks. That's all I will promise.
Hey Jeremy.
What I might need a second desk for as well, actually, whilst I'm thinking about it. I am thinking, still only in thinking. Everyone, join me on Argos's website to look through the catalogue of desks I can buy. No, the thing I'm thinking of doing at the minute, and I've put this very briefly in the Discord and then not elaborated on it at all, is I'm thinking of doing merch stickers soon-ish. The thing that I'm struggling with is... thank you, Raph. I need it. What I'm thinking of doing is setting up like a Kickstarter for it, and it wouldn't be like obviously for a ridiculous amount of money, but it'd basically be enough money to buy a good printer, because I've tried printing out the sticker sheet that I made for Piss, and it just didn't come out very nice. Like it came out passable, but if I was going to do merch stickers, I'd want it to like look proper. So I need a proper printer. I need a thing called a Cricut, which is like the thing you use to print out stickers, and then that's literally it. So it'd only be like a couple of £100, I think, that I would need. But more than anything, I kind of want to do a Kickstarter, so there's like a kind of way of pre-ordering it, I guess, so that I can kind of see if people are actually interested, because I wouldn't want to obviously spend all this money on all these different things and then immediately realise that no one's that bothered. But yeah, something I'm thinking of doing is... Good, I'm glad you can't. Something I'm thinking of doing is making merch stickers and even potentially doing like commission stickers, I guess. So like I could do like a bust commission and then print out very personalized stickers, which I think it'd be like a cool thing to do. Is that the ukulele one? Is that the ukulele and xylophone one that everyone uses? Because I think just from the context clues, I think I know which one it is. Yeah, I'll do that, Scardy. Hold on, I'll write that down as a suggestion. I'll put that in for the next stream. Cool. Yeah, and I like the idea of doing this, and if nothing else, I think it'd just be a nice kind of like other thing to do of an animation for a bit, and maybe a chance to rest my hand, I guess, whilst I do kind of making stickers. And I've seen a few people suggest it in comments, and I think it'd be nice. But the thing I'm struggling with at the minute is if I do a Kickstarter video for this, I kind of want to have like something to show for it. I don't want to do a Kickstarter video and it just be like, hey, trust me, these are going to be good stickers, but I don't know how to like make sample stickers without having the stuff. And then I don't know. It's all very much kind of chicken and the egg at the minute in my mind. So I'm probably overthinking it, but.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
That doesn't look good. Hold on. Hey, orange banana. I don't really know what I want his face to look like. Sorry, I'm gonna play the audio again. I feel like it's repeating a lot at the minute, but hold on.
Hey, Jeremy. I was looking at your first draft of this.
Is that where it's meant to stop?
A WikiHow article you wrote about how to be a Furby.
Yes, I think it is.
Hey, Jeremy.
I feel like aliens just watched the video that's been linked. Raph, can we not call me out like this? Oh, the Terraria video is sick. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Terraria video is great. It's a hell of a legacy. It's a good video. It made me want to play Terraria again. I've not played it in ages, and immediately I was like, oh, maybe I should. Jesus wept is right. It deserves it.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey.
Maybe his head should already be turned. I think his head should already be turned. Hold on, let me fix this. Not like this. That's wrong. Maybe. I don't know if that works. Also, it looks like he cuts in a little bit too much in a minute, so let's fix that. Cool.
Hey, Jeremy, hey.
I don't think his eyes should be that closed.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey.
That's the wrong one.
Hey, Jeremy.
I want him to like look smarmy, but for some reason I can't think how to do that with Travis because he's. No, I don't know. I think his eyebrow should be up. I usually use this one for like a smarmy kind of look, but I don't know if that works as well. I just want him to look like a kind of office boss. I think it'd probably help if I changed his outfit, 'cause I meant to do that already. But let's... Okay, he's already got the game show suit. Couple of bits to fix. So for some reason there's like hips out, which I don't think it should be. I think that doesn't help. Hey there, adventurer. Okay, right, let's use his right hand, I think, to add a bit more movement. I really wish I didn't have to animate this while the camera was moving. There's probably a way of fixing that. Or just kind of fixing the way I'm doing it, but... Cool. We pop that there. Oh my god, are you kidding, Mythical? Oh, you fucking gem. Oh my god. Again, I know I do this every now and then. I rarely do it on stream or like what's being recorded, but someone said ages ago, like, how do you find out things? It turns out now by having Mythical in stream. Thank you very much, Mythical. That's an absolute dream. Thank you so much. That's going to save me so much work. Okay. I'm sorry for calling you a fucking gem. Okay. Where was I? So, what's to be there? That's the wrong arm. Whoop. Cool. So let's be up there. See how that looks. Not quite. Not even close. Better. Oops, okay. No, I don't think that's for you to say, Alien. I think they do need to repent for Peagles, but I think they're on there. I think they're on their way. A little bit here. Oh, yep. Cute. They can hear you. I can't imagine they'd enjoy it, but I don't know. I don't want to speak for them. Right, it is this one that needs a fake hand. Who's the oldest one that everyone secretly hates? Okay, so we need a... Right. Look at that. Okay, perfect. Oh, that's gonna be so much useful. That's a good point from Mythical. For anyone that was in the stream last week on Thursday, I think we've seen how I respond to people I don't like on these streams. So I don't think you've got anything to worry about, Quill, if you mean yourself. Whoop. Okay, these are massive. Yowie hands, so let's fix that. Whoop. Whoop. This just doesn't look right. Okay, it's fine. This is literally going to be in for like one frame. So. Okay, but they are very small now. Okay, this is fine. bigger. Looking up the lines. I've honestly hinted like in and around it enough. I don't mind saying I'm 25. So if that helps or makes things worse, you let me know. I'm actually a dead Victorian child. So that's fine. I've been 25 for a while, but see, these hands look so massive, but like I have accidentally given Travis massive hands in general, so I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Well, your seeking suspicion was shockingly on. Do you know what I mean? They feel like big hands, but also I don't think they are. I think that's fine. How's that look? Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'll overthink it if I say that's fine anymore. Whoop. We avoided it. We did good. Are they big? Okay, no, it's fine. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna fix it in post. Oh, I hate it. Okay, I need to... Hold on, I need to stop. Or I need to do something with the arm instead, I think. Let's just keep going. Let's power through. And just see if it looks better when it's actually animated. Okay, yeah, the arm's in the wrong place, I think. The problem is it should really just kind of go on the outside of the sleeve. I need to figure out if there's a way. I could use a cutter maybe? No. What could I do? Like, it already looks fine. Like, I don't think anyone would notice if they weren't kind of sat here watching me animate it for a while. Oh, I've just seen someone mention sick form, and this always causes controversy. Hold on. Lovely. I think Rap's got it covered. Representing the UK here. Okay. I just can't think if there's like a nice way of linking the sleeve without it just kind of looking like a floating hand that it kind of does at the minute. I think maybe just giving it a slightly flatter kind of bit over here would probably help anyway. Let's try that. Kind of. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I think at this point I'm overthinking it if I'm spending more time on this.
Hey, Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this, Hey, Jeremy, Hey, Jeremy,
I also think now I've had some time to reflect. I want it to look a little bit mardier. For anyone that's counting, that is the third stream in a row that I've had one little hiccup, and then hopefully not anymore for the rest of the stream. Just a rogue one passing through. Okay.
Jeremy,
Okay, so at this point I need Justin to turn around, so we'll do that whilst we're thinking about it. It should still be a lot easier now that I've got these master controllers in place. Let's just all the way at the end. The hair doesn't really move as it probably should if I were to redo that one. Oh god, I'm confused. I've completely not been paying attention to chat. What are we talking about? I can't catch up with this one. If let me know if you need my input. Yeah, I remember Alien explaining freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, and the fact that junior is like the penultimate year not making sense to me, but yeah, you have like 7 years of primary, 5 years of secondary, 2 years of further education, and then usually 3 years of higher education, sometimes 4. I take it that wasn't any different for you, Raph, if you were homeschooled. I take it they still more or less kept to the same like year structures that you do typically. I don't really have a concept of homeschooling, to be honest. just like how it works, especially in the UK. Like I'm sure I've seen like examples of it on like on shows and stuff. Hey Quill, yeah. I can't remember what we were doing when you left, but we're always winning. We're arguing about education systems though, or like terminology around it, I think. Right, let's move Justin's hair a bit more. I did done the hand, that's true. If that's when you left, that is a win. It isn't looking great at the minute, but hopefully if I fake around with it enough, it'll look a bit better. There's something wrong about the way the head's tilting, I think. Yeah, that's better. A bit too much, but... so home education is kind of split into two, sort of, between homeschooling, so having a school-like environment at home, which form lessons and stuff, cool, and home education, it's a much broader category, just stuff like not going to school, still learning stuff. Right, okay, cool. Means Italy, less work. Alien, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm not reading out the rest of it, but yeah, that all makes sense. It obviously worked. You're in uni and you're learning, or you've learned, or you're doing software engineering. It's not an easy one to get into. Yeah. Yeah, something about seeing eyeballs. I like both school difficult and also I'm a big brain boy. Can someone buy the colour Big Brain Boy? Alien was on a completely different wavelength. Alien was just like homeschooling okay, but the reason a lot of people in the US are talking about homeschooling now is yeah, I think that's fair. Quill. What am I doing? Let's kind of move him over as well. See if that looks better. Oh yeah, one thing I haven't done, I just realised there's this little line still here, and that is because there's a missing node, which I'm confident I did in another stream. Oh no, the nodes are so messy, how am I going to fix them all? Bam, easy. Animation shit's easy, boy. Right. This one is connected to a cutter, but then it's the head that needs another one, not another head, another cutter. fix it. It didn't fix it. Okay, I've done that wrong. Like I said, easy. Easy shit for babies. Right. What am I meant to do then? What was it? Is the side? Oh, it's the wrong side here. That's why. Okay, cool. Then I know what I'm doing again. Ba, ba, ba. Sorted. Done. Nice. Again, I need to fix these ones as well. Right. What are we naming? Just gonna name this piece of paper Ghost Piss, and then that way I can get back to this palette properly. Big brain boy. Animation is easy to break. I think a lot of people don't give animation enough credit. I think everyone thinks that animation's a really quick process. I'm pretty sure most people think that animation, you like draw a picture and you press a button and it's done. That's one thing I'm worried about you guys actually. I think you all don't respect how long it takes to do an animation. Sorry, that was a joke. Well, that's not right though. What would you say about it being easy to break? Mythical, how dare you? Anyway, I did break it, so let's figure out what I did wrong there. If I get rid of that, yes, that's all I need to do. Easy. Like I said, easy. Easy little piss baby shit. Okay. And then we will add a new one. Quill, there's something so passive aggressive about making it grey as well. Am I putting is grey part of the name? Oh no, it doesn't have to be a grey. Okay, well we'll go for the one that's not a grey then. It's like a little bit grey just to really push me over the edge. Okay. You guys don't respect me. Sorry. I presume that's meant to say me enough. Got it. Cool. Fantastic. Weep, weep, weep. How often do I say backups? Oh, Mythical. Good joke. Funny, everyone, good joke in the chats for Mythical, please. It's a solid question. When you say backup, do you mean like my whole computer, or do you mean like elements within my animation? Like, do you mean the rigs, or do you mean like the whole animation, like the project, the stage? What are we talking about? Hey, get a load of this guy.
Hey, Jeremy.
Jokes over here. Anyway, the answer to both those questions is fairly similar. The project, never. Sorry, that might be like sacrilege, but no, never. These, like I say, these take me about a week, so I just, if on the 4th day it breaks, and I either do it again or I just do a different animation. It's not the worst the worst it's ever happened. What I will say as well, I do back up my actual laptop every like year, which again isn't great, but like it means that if everything goes tits up, at least like some of the rigs are saved and the props. I, without a doubt, need to be backing shit up way more than I need to. But like, yeah, the worst case that's ever happened, the software is usually pretty fine. So I don't really panic about that kind of stuff. The old software shit itself constantly. OpenTunes is really good unless you try and get something that's like more than a minute. And then it just fucking shits the bed. Excuse you. We're already a Mythical Water community. This is a fan stream. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, the worst thing that's ever happened is with the Bug Hunter music videos. The first one especially, when I was on the old software, the first animation I did for Bug Hunter, it basically crashed so bad that it didn't load. And normally, like, if it crashes, you can load it up and then, like, save elements and, you know, usually worst case scenario, basically have to drag it into a new project and kind of rebuild the project, kind of with the pieces that you can scavenge. And it broke so badly because it just didn't handle it, because it was more than, like, 3.5 minutes at that stage, and it absolutely shit the bed and just wouldn't open. Oh god, yeah, even more so. I basically delete videos once they've been uploaded, because I'm trying to save space on my laptop. Again, I'm sure it's not good practice and probably will give some people in the chat a stroke, but like, no, I apparently do not have enough respect for my work. Look, I'm gonna keep animating until either my left hand fucking falls off or my spine just breaks. It's not completely true. I delete most copies. I delete most copies of my work. To be fair, I guess one thing that like one thing that is kind of backupy is at the end of the day, not every day now, I used to do it every day, but not anymore, like probably once or twice a week probably, I will like export the animation and like actually render it properly so I can see if there's any issues. So I mean, like the issue with Justin's sideline hair. Don't. Mythical, please God, don't treat this as a as a step-by-step, but yeah, I'll like export the animations quite a lot, so like if something did go wrong, I would at least have like X amount of the animation kind of saved. I would have X amount of the animation kind of saved, so it's a good point. If YouTube just turns on me and deletes my YouTube channel, I'm pretty fucked. So let's hope that doesn't happen, but I think most of them have got like a pretty decent backup for, and like, I don't know, hey kids, I can go onto YouTube and like re-download it, probably, right? This is fine. This is a non-issue, I think. And I'm like the most, I'm the most like cautious like saver when I'm playing like any kind of video game. But no, this, I don't back up.
Hey Jeremy, I was looking at your Jeremy,
Anyway, are you telling me that I should be? Why? Like, not to... Like, I'm absolutely confident that I'm in the wrong here, but why do you need backups for it? It's already up. I don't know. I should definitely... Like, I've had a post-it note. I've told you that I, like, keep post-it notes all over the wall in front of me for stuff like... to what end? Yeah, I've got post-it notes all the way like across my wall telling me of different stuff to do, and just like different things that I keep reminding myself to do. There's been a post-it note up that says backup laptop for at least a few months now. So yeah, that's what I need to do. Yeah. Wait, when you say the Terraria animation, like the one, the 5.5 million one, like not a different one. I only delete backups once video uploaded. Like, it's uploaded. You don't need those backups. It's fine. It's done. The job is done. You got your serotonin. I'll give the backup back to the ether. I probably have backup somewhere. I'm sure it's fine.
Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. If someone gives me a solid reason why I should be backing up all of my animations, like I don't need to back up the ones that that I'm like working on, because it sounds daft, but like really worst comes to worst, it's a, well, no, saying it's a week worth of work doesn't sound great, but I don't know, it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of effort to like back stuff up constantly. It's just, I've been doing this for 2 years and I've not needed to so far. So I'm sure it's fine. Do you know what Newgrounds is? Yeah, I know what Newgrounds is. I never really got into it, to be honest. It was never my scene. The kind of animations that are on there are always a bit more kind of gross out humor than I was kind of into when Newgrounds was biggest. And to be honest, all the stuff that I think I would have watched on there was on YouTube anyway by the time I was like into my internet animations. So I know of it. I'm aware of it. I think it's Tom Fulp, is it? The guy that owns it, runs it. And obviously I know half the kind of big YouTube animators started there, like Aaron and Irony and others. Yeah, exactly. Go Raptor, yeah. Yeah, I know that. Hold on, just in honor of this stream, for when you watch, if you watch this, but for if anyone watches this when it comes out. Cool. Oh no. Sorry, I've just seen you think about losing media assignment. When your grandkids want to make a holistic archive of your YouTube videos, I'm like, where do we even download these from? Nowhere. They don't exist. And I told you never to mention my YouTube days, kids. As you all know, I've been a chef in a school for 20 years.
Hey, Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this, Hey. 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 Jeremy, I was looking at
quickly for some reason. Oh my god, I'm completely out of sync in a minute. Hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay.
Looking at your first draft of this, your first draft.
This is it. I've fallen out of the rhythm. We're back to 1 month uploads. I'm sorry, guys. We've not hit my dinner lady arc yet. We will. Thank you, Alien. How will they document the crimes of the YouTube generation in that true crime doc in 2083? I don't know.
Hey Jeremy, I was. Hey Jeremy. Hey Jeremy, I was.
There's too many faces on this. 1, 2. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3.
Hey Jeremy, hey Jeremy, Jeremy, Jeremy,
I really struggle with Travis's lip sync sometimes for some reason. Like, you'd think it'd be the easiest, but there's something about it that just kind of throws me off whenever I do it.
Hey Jeremy, Jeremy,
What have I done? I've completely fucked this. I've no idea. Hold on, I'm gonna mute myself for a sec so I can just like focus because I feel like I'm just messing there.
Hey Jeremy, I was looking.
I get that passion motivates and crashes down like ocean waves, but tunnel vision's toxic. You're not John Henry, take a breath. That might sound harsh when you are used to head rub sprays and sugar cubes. I just hate to see you.
I was looking at your first draft of this. Hey Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this draft. To this Hey Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this to this
The chords work, the beat works, the verse and melody works, and these words they each work, have purpose versus knee jerk. Safety first, let's be sure our neon PPE works. Now the only thing that needs work is the last bit of the bridge. I think I'm smiling and nodding, my old manner nodding off. It's just my neck is getting tired, so much nonsense to hold up, just take a pause. But don't give up the dream if they change the locks behind.
Hey Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this
Hear me hammer, hear me yell. It'll knock you till you tried it, tried to knock. word. I am a creature of habit. My tastes are removed.
Hello, I'm back. I wasn't focusing too much on this background stuff, but my partner called me whilst I was doing the lip sync, so I thought it'd be a good excuse to keep it on mute for a second more. I was hoping to silently do this next thing in the background, but I guess I'm gonna have to deal with the backlash from it. But that's fine. You'll already know what it is. Nobody gonna comment on what this is about, buddy. Yeah. Anyway. It is more likely than what you think. I do it most streams. It only happened once, and even then I caught it fairly quickly. I couldn't possibly say Raf before you finish that sentence. Look, it's a fun thing that everyone enjoys. Literally everyone enjoys Lost. It is. And it will always get... Someone in the comments will always be happy about it. Did it happen twice? Yeah, wait. Have I talked on stream? Oh god, please don't do this to my anxiety. Have I talked on, like, the phone on the mic all the way through? Because I caught the one time that we then made a joke about. There wasn't another time, was there? Oh god, what did I say? Did I upload it? Because I remember everyone yelling at me till I noticed it, but I noticed it kind of at the same time. Because I wasn't really looking at the chat, and then I kind of figured it out. Mythical, you've got to fix that. A fun one as well is adding Todd in every given situation. Cool, you can see it. Yeah, it turns out I've not been muting it ever. Once said like 2 words, once there was time we yelled at you and noticed halfway through. Yeah, the one that was like halfway through was like, it was like the first couple of sentences, it was fine. Oh, Mythical, it's too late. It's fine. Yeah, you could always just like, you could just like add a loss and then attach it as a separate video on the end. Todd in everything is a staple at this point. I think he's made it to a Mabim Bam video once.
Hey, Jeremy, I was...
Oh yeah, I forgot that I turned off Travis's peg. That was scary for a sec. Okay.
Hey, Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this, Hey, Jeremy, I was looking... I was looking at your first draft of this, draft of this
Oh, Raf's got a good idea. I think that's spot on. If you can like manage to kind of work it into a sentence so it's like completely hidden in like the words. Is it the title? Is the title now just the word loss? I put loss in one, and like I don't do it too frequently. They usually get picked up, but I put one in, and I know I talked about this somewhere, but I put one in the, what's it called? The big wife one. I love my big wife animation. Genuinely, it was more than a year until someone actually noticed it and commented it. I look forward to it, Mythical. I was very happy that got hidden for so long. It's usually a lot of fun.
Hey Jeremy, I was looking at
to begin with. I mean the tarot cards in the full one was very good, in my opinion.
Your first draft of this. After this.
Well, actually, I like that more. I've got his head tilted, but I think I prefer it from that angle. And then wanting to look at something here. Am I going to ruin my own life by making me yeah, I'm going to lean him as well, which is going to cause more issues with the hand, but I want to. That's fine. Yeah, I always feel good about feeling like I've beaten the beaten the crowd.
Hey Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft.
Okay, he needs to do something on the first.
Jeremy, I was.
Is it that one? Okay. We do. Just something like that.
Hey Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this. I was looking at your first draft. I was looking at. I was looking at your first. I was looking at your first.
I've done a lot of this section kind of backwards. I normally do a lot of the kind of acting, I guess you'd say, first in the scene. But
Your first draft of this. I was looking at your first.
not done that this time. It's made a little bit longer than normal, I think, to do.
First. First draft of this. I was looking at your first draft of this. First. First draft. Draft of this.
Cool. I think there's only really one thing left to do in this.
Hey, Jeremy. I was looking at your first draft of this.
I think he needs to lean over a bit sooner, just by like a couple. But no, there's one thing that I've not done yet that I definitely need to do, and that is add some eye wiggles. Everyone's favorite. Whoop. Absolutely not safe. It auto saves. It literally auto saves. I don't need to do that. If that's what you meant by backup, then I'm proficient at it because I don't do it. But no, we're talking eye wiggles here, baby. Right.
I was looking at your. I was looking at your first draft. Hey, Jeremy. I was looking at your first draft of.
What do you mean don't trust autosave? Mythical, I would be honoured to have had any kind of creative influence on literally anyone in the world, let alone an animator as proficient as yourself. Don't be daft. And I'm sure I didn't I didn't create it. If I had to guess, I think I probably stole it off of Brandon Turner. I feel like maybe did eye wiggles, but I couldn't be sure. Yeah, there was an issue with auto save when I first got Toon Boom, because I didn't realise that auto save doesn't work if you put your laptop to sleep or like put your computer to sleep but leave Toon Boom running. And I literally like got in touch with Toon Boom support at one point and was like, hi, autosave isn't working. They were like, oh, have you put your laptop to sleep? I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, well, that'll do it. I was like, that seems like something you should tell us. That's not good. So that is something that is an issue with autosave. But now that I know that's an issue, it's not been an issue since.
Hey, Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this.
Right, I need one more Easter egg. Oh, 1 second, I'm gonna mute you guys.
I'm not a chemist, no.
me. Let me show
I'm
you.
just unmuting for a second to call Alien a prick because that got me. I think Ball Twister wants to do the same.
Stop calling me fucking ball twisters one time.
Look,
It's not my fault.
they don't let go of jokes.
I know. That's why it's called the piss core. All the fucking piss jokes.
Goodbye.
I've noticed a clash between our coasters. It's mostly braggadocious, puffed up claims and sugar coated. It's East Coast, Ivy League Coast, West Coast, best coast, but between those they don't see another option. One more coast that feels forgotten. It might be how it goes. The long shot laying low, but those who know me know I'm like the Gulf Coast. I'm like the Gulf Coast. Cut me some slack. I don't rap. Fancy marketing or radio ads. I'm like the Gulf Coast. Unsure and it shows. No, I don't boast. I'm like the Gulf Coast.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you everyone for that. Yeah, the reason why it was a bit of an urgent knock on the door from a partner to let me know something. We've got a very, very kind letter in the post. It's a good point from Purple. This is very Boy Who Cried Wolf. We got a lovely letter in the post from the railway. I don't know if anyone's ever heard, but I'm fairly close to a railway station. I don't think you can really hear the trains over the mic, but I might be wrong. And they're doing some emergency works overnight for 4 nights soon, from 9 at night until 7 in the morning, apparently using handsaws on metal. So I can't imagine that's going to be quiet. So I'm looking forward to not sleeping very well soon. So I hope everyone's ready for some demented streams over the next couple of weeks, potentially. She had a very good line, though, that she wanted me to pass on, which was... And there's only 13 people here. I don't think many of you are into your musical theatre, but this is a very good line. She said, "What am I, the dining cart from Starlight Express? Because all these trains want to fuck me." Which is an incredibly powerful line, an incredible metaphor that requires knowledge about Starlight Express that I wouldn't encourage having. And the other thing she wanted me to pass on, actually, was a thought experiment. I really should have done this at the start because it's such a powerful motive. It's a thought experiment she came up with. You know the kind of infinite monkeys at infinite typewriters will write the entire works of Shakespeare? It kind of, something we said devolved into that, which is if you slap infinite fish, eventually the noise created will perfectly replicate the sound of Elton John's Crocodile Rock. Which I really liked, and maybe it's just because it was like 1 in the morning and I was trying to sleep, but the concept of slapping infinite fish to create Crocodile Rock really tickled me. Yeah, if you don't know the Infinite Monkeys, Infinite Typewriters, the idea is pretty simple. Just if you've got infinite monkeys, infinite typewriters, eventually, because there's infinite things they could type, they will eventually write all of Shakespeare. And it is, yeah, that's exactly how sound works. It's just vibrations, like infinite fish, Raph. Literally infinite fish. They will make all sorts of frequencies eventually, because it's infinite. They will make a perfect replication of Crocodile Rock. I don't know what you want. I've seen TikToks where like pianos make like you can hear singing in the pianos, so I fully believe that you can slap fish and make Crocodile Rock. And if you can't, I don't care. We need. Have I done it again? Hold on. I put one of the ones that we did recently in the wrong ones. Let me quickly go back and see what that was. Sick, thank you. I love trains, that was it. Right. I'm sure I'll really enjoy that colour in a week's time. Thank you, purple. And then I'm sure there was one that I did earlier that I put in the wrong one. Oh, I missed no backup anyway. Okay, so we'll put that in. Oh, I missed so many, and sorry about this. Hold on. This guy deletes his perfectly good animations. And we have You Guys Don't Respect Me Enough. And is Big Brain Boy here? No. No, it's not. Cool. And if I have done some of these in this palette and I've just got this wrong, it doesn't matter. We've got them twice now. Good. I think I heard a weird piano on TikTok once as a perfect defense of it. Thank you very much. You're welcome for this excellent concept. Right, I need one Easter egg for this piece of paper. And I already know what it is. Actually, I was going to ask for suggestions, but honestly, that's sorry, really funny. I just muted you guys for a sec because my partner came back in and said, "How did they take the infinite fish theory?" And I explained and said, well, Raf contested that it would work and everyone said that that was wrong and that it was good. And then she took a beat and just went, put me on. So here it is.
It's just the same as the infinite monkey's infinite typewriters. If a monkey can fucking type Hamlet, if we slap enough fish, we're going to get a crocodile rock. It's just physics, isn't it?
It's physics, isn't it?
I've got a Master's of Science.
You have got a Master's of Science. It's physics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slap infinite fish, get crocodile rock.
Yeah. That's how science works.
I think Einstein wrote that.
I think your mum wrote it.
Wrecked. Wrecked to me. Wrecked. Get out.
You see what
Yeah.
I was going to scream about my drop.
I mean, you're on now. Sick. It's just physics in it. It's already been required, just so you know. Alright. See you in a bit. Cool. So anyway, yeah. I think we're all agreed about that now. Well, I'm really looking forward to whoever watches my animation to not understand this Easter egg at all. Cool, right, let's see if Justin's moving.
Hey, Jeremy,
no, I have to actually do it properly. That's a shame. Hey, thank you very much, Lou. Sorry, I've actually realised that this playlist is almost exactly 2 hours long because this was the first song that I put on this morning. If I take that and hide it, that will save me a job. That's the laziest thing I've ever done on stream, but it's not. It's not unlike me. Easy. It's just an Easter egg. Yeah, sorry, it's just physics in it. Again, we were on the wrong palette. Should have done this at the start, really. It's just physics. Okay, sick. Well, I think that is finally that shot animated then. So let's have a look at it in its entirety. I think from there.
Yeah, man. Eat a lot, but don't eat a lot. Eat
Hey,
sweets.
Jeremy, I was looking at your first draft of this.
Cool. Well, that took an unreasonable amount of time. But thank you, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out in this slightly demented stream by the end. Damn right, it's 2 hours of content. And what great content it was. The next stream is going to be on Thursday. It will be right at the end of the process of this animation, so I won't be doing this on stream again as far as I am aware. I will be doing either a community stream, or maybe I've been toying with the idea of like a sticker sketch stream. So like if I am going to do stickers, I'd like ideas for it maybe. But I know I wouldn't cope with actually doing final designs on stream, so maybe just like putting together sketches on stream, something like that. I don't know. Either way, I will be doing something on Thursday at 3:30 UK time, and yeah, potentially a G session. Yeah, I've not got plans yet, but it's probably not going to be this animation. It's the short and skinny of it. Yeah, for the time being, thank you very much everyone for hanging out, and I will see you on Thursday or in the piss cord until then. In the meantime, take care and piss out. And if you slap infinite fish, it creates Crocodile Rock by Elton John. Bye.
Hands up if life is getting stressful, and shout if you are saddened by the news. Woo! I need some tips to cope, some data or some anecdotes, cause right now nothing's working for my blues. Sometimes I deal by playing music, and sometimes I relax by reading books. Sometimes I go downtown, climb a tree, and don't come down and throw up